Hello, everyone. Welcome back. Another episode of the podcast here. This is podcast episode 3, and we have one topic to discuss. And, we're going to try to float it after that. So, introduce yourself, mysterious guest.
In the night, he comes out, and he plays Yu-Gi-Oh! With random homeless people.
You do?
He is Tim.
Nice.
That was a bad intro.
Yeah.
I don't know what to say.
That's, I'm learning something new about you, buddy. I never knew you did that.
I know, I don't do that. I mean, like, the people at, like, Coliseum Comics smell like homeless.
Yeah, sometimes
They're
you
fucking
get them.
putrid,
Nice.
rancid abominations.
Talk about them a little better. Go on.
They have good cards. That's about it.
Yeah, nice. Yeah, so about cards, we used to play Yu-Gi-Oh! A lot, and now we've just recently started getting into it, because, Tim started playing it again, and I was like, you know what, time to bust out my dragons, because I ran a Red Eyes Darkness Metal deck, and apparently that's been nerfed, so I am down to one Red Eyes Darkness Metal in my deck. I can still make it work, somewhat, because I have, like, Future Fusion and all that, so yeah, it's still a good Dragon Engine deck, but, still. But, my buddy here has a pretty Wally West deck.
Oh, I get it, because it means...
Yeah.
I remember you talked about this.
Explain what your deck is, Tim.
It's aliens. And
Yes.
There's, like, lots of tokens, and they have, like, their own... If anyone remembers Goyo Guardian, which is, like,
Oh, man.
if you kill, like, a monster, you can special summon it to your side of the field in defense. The aliens have their own Goyo Guardian, basically, which is Alien Mother, but that's only if they have a token on them, and it's not that hard to put tokens on the field. And then,
Oh, no, it's not. It is pretty easy, actually.
yeah, it's like, oh, you just special summon a monster, here's a token.
Oh, turn just ended, here's a token. Oh,
Yeah.
I summoned a monster, here's a token. It's like,
Yeah.
Jesus.
But sometimes you get bad hands, and you're just like, well, it can't do anything.
Oh, bad hands, my ass.
Well, that's...
I got 2 5-headed dragons, and you're just like, nope.
Yeah,
It was literally like, I would have had 2 5-headed dragons on my first 2 turns, and he's like, nope, screw that.
like, well, screw your thing.
So I had to, like,
Face.
remove from play 5 dragons, and I was like, alright, well, there go those.
You're like, yeah, this will set me, and then you decided to remove the ones that you can use the graveyard effects. I was like, oh, god damn it. I was like, I'm sorry I had to do this.
Yeah. Yeah,
But
that
yeah.
Future Fusion and Dragon's
Dragon's
Mirror
Mirror.
combo, pretty good.
Mhm.
If you don't have moves like what Tim did on me.
It was, well, okay, to be fair, you were using Bryanak, which was banned, so I decided to...
No, he's not.
I mean, not Bryanak, what was it?
I took him out.
Well, I'm saying...
Black
when-
Rose.
Yeah, no, Black Rose, you could still use it, 3, I think.
Yeah, it's not even limited. That's crazy.
Uh-huh. What was I gonna say? Let me just chew this gum and find out.
Trying to make up shit about me cheating.
I was using the card that's limited to 1, the emergency compulse device.
Yeah, exactly that one.
That was at 1.
Oh, so you used 2 of them, you cheater.
Yeah, but I told you, I was like, I'm not following the ban list. You're like, oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
Because I didn't feel like taking my deck apart. But then the second time we played, when we played on your freaking
Yeah.
laptop fucking pad thing.
Yeah. Oh man, that's another discussion of what we were drinking at the time.
Oh yeah.
Jesus Christ. Never doing that again. Well, we'll
No.
do that again, but like 75% of what we did. Just keep that last bit out of there. Yeah, I will say though, 1 teaspoon probably would have tasted good. I dumped in like 1,000,000 gallons. I was like, yeah, well, all right, yeah. So we're playing on that table thing, and he beat me twice again, and I flipped the table and started beating him with it. That deck is so annoying. And I have like 17 counter traps and spells in my deck. Like,
you didn't get a single
yeah,
one?
I only get dragons. Like, that's the only thing I ever draw is my dragons.
I'm trying to find the card that...
Yeah, but that night we were roaming around. We went to go have a nice bro lunch at McDonald's, and then we started driving around trying to find vodka and what is it, Sunny D, because we were gonna make something that's like vanilla vodka and Sunny D. It's supposed to taste like a dreamsicle, which sounds amazing. So I was like, hell yeah, we're gonna do that. Apparently, it was a little too late. It was after like 10 p.m., 11. How late
I
were
didn't
we?
feel like driving that far.
Yeah, because Walmart was open, I think, and they still sell alcohol or whatever. But we were in the area of like Publix, and they were closed. And then CVS, they didn't have the one I was looking for. Walgreens didn't have it. And then we just stopped at a gas station. We're like, all right, well, none of these other ones have it. Habit? Can I have a
Habit?
And it's like,
have the cancer?
yeah, none of these other places had the vanilla vodka we were looking for. So I was like, whatever, let's just get regular. So then we got that, and we got the Sunny D and left. And then I was like, all right, brilliant idea here. Let's get some vanilla extract and put it in there. And plan worked, first of all. I basically opened up all the Sunny D, poured that in there, poured the entire bottle in. Or I poured half the bottle in at first, and I taste tested it. I was like, yeah, it's pretty good. And I added a tablespoon of vanilla flavoring in there, and I took a sip. I was like, yeah, that's pretty good. So then I emptied the rest of the vodka bottle in there, and I was like, okay, so now that I added the rest of the bottle, I should probably put some more vanilla in there. And that was a bad move. Oh my! It came out tasting dry. Liquid is not supposed to taste dry.
Yeah, it was like it's stuck to your throat. You're just like,
yeah, sitting there drinking it like, how am I more thirsty drinking this?
This is not supposed to happen.
So yeah, apparently I ruined an entire batch of screwdrivers.
Yeah, that was. And then the last place we went to, they actually sold Smirnoff screwdrivers.
Yeah, like it was an actual in the bottle already
like,
made.
Colin, what does this say? And he's like, it doesn't have vanilla? I was like, no!
Was it made of Sunny D? I don't want to hear it then.
Right.
It was probably orange juice in there.
Back to Yu-Gi-Oh! This is like a card that's really broken.
You're broken.
Alright, so,
what, the
Mass...
the Toad deck? Mass Driver?
No, they don't have that anymore.
No, that's broken. Yeah, of course it is.
I mean,
they banned it like day one.
People still play frogs, but they play it differently now. So this card's called Mass Hypnosis. I haven't used it on you yet.
Oh boy,
it says,
I'm ready.
It's a continuous trap. Activate only while you control an alien monster. Select and take control of up to 3 of your opponent's monsters that each have alien counters on them. This card is destroyed during the end phase of the turn it is activated.
Jesus.
It doesn't say you give the cards back to him. It just says if there's 3... It's like a creature swap, but you don't give them anything. You just take 3 of their aliens. I mean, their monsters with alien counters. So that I'm just like, hey, thanks for...
I would imagine that you would have to give those back. Because that seems a little broken.
Nope, you do not. It does not say you give them back.
I don't know about that. We'll have to hash out the details.
Oh, yeah. Well, I'll get a judge. Judge?
Yeah. Those people are such bitches about the tournaments.
I've actually had a judge explain it to me, and they were like, nope, that card's broken as hell.
Wow.
And then, yeah.
Yeah, I remember when we were in that, doing like a local tournament thing there, and this guy, like, every second he'd be like, Judge, I need a judge over here. It's like, dude, if you're having to call out a judge, I'm sure you know the ruling.
Yeah.
It's like, if you're maybe that guy, I'm sure you already know the explanation.
Maybe the other guy didn't know.
Yeah.
So they're just like...
Well, they were getting to a pretty fervent argument about it.
Like, no.
Oh.
Okay, put the face down.
I'm pretty sure Matt was with us when we were there with you, Gary, and I, and I'm pretty sure Matt was there too, and we were talking around the people like doing their tournament, and this guy, I'm pretty sure was losing because he was being such a little prick about it.
Yeah, and he's like, can you guys like go away?
Yeah, he was like, hey, what are you guys doing over here? It's like, oh yeah, the guy said we could sit over here. He's like, we're having a tournament. He's like, can you guys keep it down? And I was like, dude, if you want quiet, go to a library. And then everyone got up and they're like, oh shit, sick burn. I was like, I know. High five.
High five every single one of them.
Just run through the entire store.
Everyone lines up and just running. Yeah.
Like after those Little League games where they're like, good job.
Yeah, you're smacking their hands, not their asses.
Yeah. I said Little League, Tim. Jesus.
Oh God. I don't know why I thought that. What the hell? I just heard like Major League or something. I mean, that could still happen. They teach them pretty young now.
Oh god.
Oh god.
Jesus.
All right, so
All right, pull
on to
eject.
another topic.
Pull eject him.
Eject compulsory evacuation.
I got some popsicles in my comic store.
No, but okay. So, did I show you my Bruce Lee sleeves? Card sleeves?
You get tattoos? What's going on here?
No, not like the card sleeves. I said.
Oh. No, I haven't seen them.
Oh, I thought I did. But I have.
You gotta throw wicked kicks when you throw those down. Like that picture that apparently killed you with laughter.
Which one?
Where you're like, that must be an odd number because I can't even, or something like that.
Well, it was like 1, 3, 5.
Oh yeah, 1379. Oh, 13579. I can't even.
Because I was just like so.
Oh my god! Speaking of that, I have another topic to talk about.
Oh,
fucking Late Night with Seth Meyers. Jesus, is that a bad show?
What's that?
It's like, Late Night with Jimmy Fallon, and they had like a whole bunch of other late night casts, but Jimmy Fallon's the most recent.
No.
Like Jimmy Fallon, I'm not like sitting there holding my sides like, oh my god, this guy's great. Like he's a funny dude, but it's not like over the top humor. Like I'm not like Jesus, this is great. But he went on to the Tonight Show, and then what's his name? Seth Meyers replaced him on the Late Night Show.
Mm-hmm.
And this didn't really happen recently, but I tried watching him like the first episode, and I was like, yeah, no. I gave up halfway through. He made some kind of like really corny joke, and I literally sighed and then just turned off the episode. Because I didn't laugh once a single time, and halfway through the episode, he said something just so dumb. I was like, you know what? Alright, this was a good try, but I can't do it. And then I went back and watched 2 episodes recently. The first one, like, there was like one funny moment in it, and most of it came from the guests that he has on. Like, he himself is not that great. Like, it's just a guess. But my god, he was funny on Saturday Night Live. I don't know what happened. I guess it's just the writers on the new Late Night. But man, it is, so bad. It's awful. It's really bad.
So bad.
It's like the corny, it's every joke he says, like the first 3 words that come out of his mouth, you're like, okay, I already know how this joke ends. It's like, it's so predictable and so bad. The jokes are just not funny.
It's bad. I'm just sitting here looking through all my cards,
Nice.
my decks.
Oh, I have a new rule for my YouTube channel now. If a video doesn't reach 100 views, I don't upload the next one. I just wait until that one hits 100, then I'm like, alright, well, time to upload the next one.
Oh, makes sense.
Because that's what I had for like, that's what I had for the podcast, where it's like, if a podcast reaches 100, then I'll make another one. I'm just gonna do that for every video now. Because if I make one and it's like 50 views, it's like, alright, well, what's the point in that? Let's just wait a week.
Oh, I know why you didn't see my my Bruce Lee sleeves, because I didn't play that deck because I didn't want to use
Back to the card games, huh? Alright.
yeah, whatchamacallit. I didn't have the shooting Quasar Dragon.
What's that?
It's a card that came out in Shonen Jump, which is a synchro, and you need a synchro tuner and Stardust to make it.
Jesus, and Stardust? That's crazy.
Yeah. But it can come out really easily. And it's
Stardust
like
Dragon Assault mode.
And then when it dies, you can summon special summon Shooting Star Dragon.
Oh.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really strong.
Do you want to play Magic again? Because
I was supposed to go to a midnight release for this card, these sealed card thing the other night, like 2 nights ago.
Hey Tim, you know what we should do?
No.
We should head to the Coliseum and get some gold boxes.
God damn it.
Yeah. Yeah.
I'm poor.
No, yeah.
No.
No, yeah. Go watch a duck get murdered. Oh,
yeah.
out in front of your house.
Yeah.
You tried to show me a picture of that. I was like, no.
I'll show you the video.
No, Jesus, why take a video? Oh, but yeah, Gary, he still has his full deck of Magic, and he was like, I want to play again. And he told me at like 3 a.m., so I was like, no, I have to sleep. He's like, yeah, tomorrow. I was like, alright. He was like, ask Tim if he wants to play. So, yeah. No, I'm asking you.
I don't want to play Magic.
Do
I mean,
you
I'll probably
believe
play
in
both.
magic? My deck is
I'll only
a
play.
light, fire, and grass deck. Yeah.
I'll only play if. Oh, dude, there's a card that's it's a planeswalker. You pay. You know how like the planeswalkers like you can like you pay to or whatever, and or like you know how it has like the points on it. That like if you use an ability,
Uh,
then it adds a certain amount, or if you use an ability, it takes it away.
I don't think I have any planeswalkers.
Okay, well, like the planeswalkers have like the ability. It's like ability
Yeah.
points. If you get a certain amount, then you can use the effect, or if you take, you can some effects add them, some effects take them out. There's one that just
Yeah.
came out like 2 days ago that if you when you use 8 ability points, you gain 100 life.
Huh.
Yeah,
How's that even? What? Don't
yeah,
you start out with like 20 life in Magic?
yeah,
That's crazy.
yeah. And there's another card that it's like you tap it and you gain
Yeah,
I
tap
think
that mana.
you tap it and you gain one of any mana you want.
Nice.
So you can just splash it in
Swear to
there.
God, I'm gonna go in there and strangle Spartacus.
Like, I don't know what color I want. Let me just tap this and just fuck you.
Yeah.
Like
There's
that.
a card that I have. He's like a big goo monster, and he has 8/8 attack. And pretty much his effect, he can turn any amount of lands on my side of the field into a 8/8 token, and they're still treated as lands as well.
Yeah, that's if you want to like go for the swing.
Go in for the kill.
Snack. Yeah.
There's also that one with the wolves, where it's like, depending on how many mana you tap, you put down that many wolf tokens. It's like Jesus, so much swarm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so that's why I have a grass, fire, and light deck, because the light's for like healing and pacifism and stuff like that, and then the fire is for damage dealing, magic, and like those kind of things, and then the grass is for like an engine deck and bringing everything out there. My deck is like 100 cards in it. It's crazy. So many. Bless you. How did you say the ban list works for Magic again? It's like an entire set of cards.
Yeah, it's some
That
bullshit.
sounds awful. I can never play that competitively.
I mean, they have it like different formats. They have like Legacy, which is like any card you can play.
Nice. I'll do that one.
But like the only bad thing about that is if we were to go to like a tournament, it's $300 to get in.
Jesus. Why?
It's because it's like
Isn't Yu-Gi-Oh like $20 to get in?
yeah,
Something
kinda.
like that. And you get
I'm
a free
going to
pack for
one.
doing it.
I'm going to hold on.
Coliseum of Comics.
No. A TCG Player Yu-Gi-Oh! Series, Orlando, Florida, Saturday, May 17th, at the Ramada Gateway Hotel, West Earl of Bronson, Kissimmee, Florida.
You gonna use your aliens?
Nope. I'm going to use my Jackpot 7 deck when it comes out, because the other Primal Origins is this card pack that comes out on the 16th, and I'm hoping to get the 3 cards I need by
Nice.
the 16th, and if I don't, then I'll
Just go on Troll and Toad.
No, dude, that's gonna take a day. Because the card,
What?
like, I mean, it's gonna take more than a day, and I want to play that. I can't proxy the cards and be like, okay, this card's Jackpot 7. You're like, no, Judge. And I punch him in the face and then I run. Tell the
Just
judge
grab
that
his
I won.
cards off the table.
I won. And, like, hide his body.
Hide the bodies, eat the bodies.
Hide
What was
his
that
bodies,
from?
eat the bodies.
What song was that? It was like something that was played
I'm
backwards.
blue, I was blue,
Oh, yeah. And then, of course, there's a Stairway to Heaven backwards. Yes, yeah, there's a sad Satan.
Yep.
He will give you 666.
Will make me snapple.
Yeah.
I don't
The one whose little pebble will make me so. His power is sweet Satan.
Okay, so I'm reading this, the one good 4chan post.
Is that even possible?
Yeah, this one's kind of huh. It makes you think. Like, I think I've had this experience too. It says,
Is it that one where at the end of the story you find out that the girl is actually a grill?
arm spaghetti. No.
These weak arms are heavy.
No,
Maybe.
it says be 3 years old, standing in the living room next to the leather sofa. For no apparent reason, think to myself, I'll remember this moment. Still do.
What?
I don't know. I've had moments like that. Like randomly, my brain's just like, you will remember this. And
So it's
like,
like you
panic.
remember a moment in your life where you're 3 years old standing next to a sofa, but nothing else.
No, I'm saying like not
No, I'm not saying you
stuff like
specifically.
that.
I'm saying like that's what the guy's talking about, right?
Yeah, that was the
Okay.
whole
I
thing.
th- I thought he meant like while he was 3, he was like, I don't understand this moment. I never will. It's like what?
No, no, no. Like he's saying, like when he was 3, he remembers standing next to the couch, and he thought to himself, "I'll remember this moment." And then now he thinks back to it, and he still remembers it.
Why? Why?
Like like when he was 3, he told himself he was like, "I'm gonna remember this."
That's weird.
Now he just still remembers it.
The only two memories I have from when I was 3, or it's like one's kind of connected, but it's like multiple days of that memory. There's one where I was playing with the dogs because we had 3 or 4 dogs. It was like
I think I
Casey,
know.
Nala,
Uh,
Bagheera.
I thought you were gonna talk about Sasha.
Huh? No, in
Child
West Virginia. She's not
Yes.
that old. But yeah, I was 3, and I was running around a hill, and I just fucking like eat shit and like roll down the hill, and then I cut my knee, and then I remember because I still have a scar on my knee from that. It scarred my mind and my knee. And I remember being in the bathroom, and my dad was like putting alcohol on it, and I was like, ah, shit, that's alcohol, damn. And like that was a full memory. I was like, that's a good memory to have, just rolling down a hill.
You're just sitting there like foaming at the mouth, shaking your head.
Oh, it wasn't that extreme. But then,
That's what that was with me when I split like my knee open, like the
oh
skin. There was like
god,
a flap of skin, and there was like rocks under it. So my dad decided to pour peroxide in there just to
ooh,
get
yeah,
the
you're not
rocks
supposed
out.
to do that when
I
it's
was
like a
like,
gash.
I was like, ah!
Peroxide's for like cuts. He's like, here, Tim, let me pour this into your
Yeah,
wound.
dude. Like you
You
can like
can't do
it
that.
was like a flap of skin.
Oh,
It
jeez.
was just like hanging there, and then like
Yeah.
it could close back down because it wasn't cut that much.
Yeah.
So it would just lift up, and then there was like rocks under it.
In a somewhat related note, like nothing really. I'm just watching the waveforms right now. I need to find out how to upload a podcast. I still have no idea.
Pood Podcast.
Like that's why I keep uploading them to YouTube because I feel like there aren't that many podcasts on like podcast sites like Google Play Store and iTunes. So if we upload it there, it'll probably get like more viewership. But it's like I just don't know how to do it. I
Yeah,
know
you
there are
got
websites where they can set up RSS feeds for you, and now that I have a big boy job, I'm sure I'm just gonna do that. Because at first I was like, yeah, I don't know if it's worth the money, but it's probably something really cheap, like $5 a month. So yeah, I'm gonna find a way to do that. Oh yeah, my second memory was also when I was 3, and we had like a birthday party at McDonald's, and it was like one of those big ones with like the like big play area or whatever. And I got this like astronaut play set, and I remember that shit. I was like, ah, best toy ever. I kept that with me until I was like 9, like that whole
Wait,
set.
did it have like it was like a small little astronaut thing, and then there was like little like I think I know what you're talking about. There was like aliens and stuff.
Maybe it was
There's
kind of
like
like
different types.
it like came with spaceships and like a wrecking ball, and it was like this whole space station kind of thing.
Oh, I think I know what you're talking about because I remember I was trying to buy that.
I'm
I was
probably gonna
some
like
kid.
look up some images online, be like, fucking there it is.
No, the one I'm thinking of was like a really small like set like thing. There's like glass like tubes that connected to like different buildings,
Ah,
and then
probably not then.
well, it wasn't like real glass. It was like plastic.
Kid
But
shatters it. Ah!
and
There may have been, I'm not sure.
then there's like little tiny like not action figures, but fucking little people, and there's like aliens.
Yeah, there was also another one up in West Virginia. My great grandmother had like toys in her house. I don't know where she got them from. Like you know that kid from Dragon Ball GT, the later series where they're all grown up. The kid's name is like Oob or something. He's the reincarnation of Boo.
Yeah, he's like tan,
Oh no,
like
that's actually not it. It's
Spanish.
one of the Kais. One of the Kais. The guy with the he has kind of like a mohawk. She had one of those there. I was like, "Where'd you get this?" And she was like, "You want it?" I was like, "Hell yeah, I want this. I'm gonna take it."
Wait, who gave you it?
It was my great grandmother up in West Virginia. It was when I was
What
like
the?
8. because that's when we stayed up there for 2 months.
You want it? Yeah, I want this.
Like, I stole it off some little kid for you.
Oh my god, that's another fantastic story. Well, while we were up there, because this is West Virginia, and we like live near mountains and stuff. So I was sitting there watching TV, and I was like 8 years old, and a bird comes in and starts flying around the fan. I was like, all right, well, that's weird. And it was a bird flying around the fan, and it just starts making like squeaking noises. I'm like, all right, that's just weird for a bird to make. And it's sitting there going like. Just flying around the fan, and the fucking thing like swoops down at my face, and I was like, ah! I ran away, and turns out it wasn't a bird, it was a bat.
Yeah, that's
fucking bat in the house. And then I can't remember what cousin it was, or uncle, or something like that. He came in with a broom and started chasing it around the house. And then he like cornered it somewhere and just beat it to death with a broom. I was like, God damn, Jesus. And then another one came into the house and it was flying around. He was like, ah, fucking shit, ah. He was sitting there fighting a bat. And then he kills this one too. And I was just like, we don't have to fucking kill it.
He just sweeps him in the corner.
and then after like that whole mayhem ended, that was like 20 seconds.
And then Dracula came in. Through the glass.
But he stopped at the door because I had to invite him in.
And he asked, "Can I come in?" They're like, "For what?" Oh, I'm just gonna pick up these dead bats you killed for you.
It's like,
all right.
Aha! Those are my siblings.
I lied.
Revenge.
I lied.
And then I was like, after like 20 minutes, I was like, all right, that's enough bat carnage for today. I'm gonna go walk over to my grandparents' house, and I go to put my shoe in, and my foot touches something. I'm like, the fuck is that? And then I take my foot out, and there's a bat in my shoe.
What the hell?
I don't know. This is it was the one day in her house that I had ever seen bats, and it was like a swarm of them. I don't know where they came from. And then he comes over my shoe and fucking just starts stomping on it. I was like, ah! And then he just takes the bat and like dumps it out into the garden, and then he gives me my shoe, and I was like, yeah, thanks. Thanks for that. He might have cleaned it out. I don't know what happened in that shoe. But yeah, I'm sure it wasn't pretty. And then I came by like a week later and I saw a bat skeleton in their garden. I was like, okay, well.
Imagine there's like guts.
Yeah. No, it was too late for that. It was like a full skeleton. It was there to ward off the other bats. Had their heads on pikes.
Yeah, I was going to say they put that like a scarecrow. Like, ha.
Jeez. Yeah, so that was a bat massacre. We also very, very proud of this. The mountain behind my grandparents' house up in West Virginia. Gary and I climbed to the top. Yep. Austin made it like a quarter up there, and he was like, "I can't do it." He just left.
I can't do it.
And then Gary and I halfway up, we found this like rock thing, and we carved our names into it. And then we went to the top of the mountain. We're like, "Aw, shit, we made it to the top." And then we forgot which way is down.
Obviously, the lowest point.
No, I mean, like, we climbed up the mountain, and then we were, like, taking in the surroundings, and then we were just like, oh, shit, which way do we go back down? We eventually found it, because the cars were on one side, so we were like, yeah, let's not go to the car side. And we came back in our... Yeah, excuse me there. Came back in our, like, grandparents' neighbor's lawn, or... We weren't to the lawn just yet. There was still a briar patch to go through, and I was like, there's a daddy longlegs on here. And Gary was like, fuck that. And he just starts pushing me through the thorns and briars. Like, he was using me as a meat shield. And it worked, too, I'll tell you.
Like, man, I absorbed all that damage.
I came out with, like, thorns and splinters, like, ah. And then he's sitting there like, you know what, better than expected.
Didn't even hurt.
Oh man, that's some good times there. Good times.
I can imagine him going, like with how the scouts like, it didn't hurt. I can imagine Gary like dressed up as a scout saying that. It didn't hurt.
Didn't hurt.
Like, It didn't
I
hurt.
eat your force of nature.
Force of nature. Give me that. A lot of good that gun, did you? Yum, yum.
A lot of gun that good, did you?
Yeah. I just say it backwards.
I eat your sandwiches.
Have you played what's that game?
Yeah, that one.
the Dark Souls too.
I have not. It did not come
Oh,
out in next gen, so I was like, I don't know about it.
yeah, you need to look into it.
I might.
Yeah,
I might.
just look at it. So I have it on the PC.
Nice.
It came out the 25th.
Well, share that with me.
Yeah, I could do that.
You want to be a family plan and like share games? Yeah.
Can you do that? I'm pretty sure you can.
I know they have it on the Xbox One. It's like every
Well,
person on the same console shares everything.
I know that. I think anything on the PC.
It gives me all your files too. Oh, porn.
porn.
Come on down.
You're like, oh my, pizza.
Whoa.
No, that's definitely not.
Fucking have the FBI kicking at my door.
Oh, if someone ever tells you to
Go on.
Okay, this is like a helpful hint to anyone. If someone if anyone tells you to go to Google and type in pure nudity, do not.
All right.
One, because I'm pretty sure it's cheese pizza. I don't want to explain what that term is.
If you know, you know.
Yeah. It's very illegal.
Yeah.
And
A little bit.
Two, the second reason not to do it is because they will send SWAT to your house.
Damn.
Just by typing that in almost immediately.
Why?
I don't know.
Why that specific term though?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. It doesn't make sense.
Imagine if you just type in like nude. It's like some guy's like, you know what? I want a fap. I'm gonna type in nude. It's like people kicking in his door. It's like, what? That was nothing specific. What if some dude's just sitting at his house like, oh yeah, none of that clothing shit. I want pure nudity. and then they just like kick down his door. Dude's sitting there on a porn site, and he's like, what's going on? And they're just like, freeze! Oh, no, wait. All right, he's just on Pornhub. Right,
Put your hands on. Finish what you're doing.
Yeah.
Are you done?
We'll close the door.
Put your hands up.
Drop the weapon.
But yeah, do not do that.
Drop your ween.
That's like the stupidest
That's like a weird phrase.
Yeah. That's like the bird calls at midnight.
Type that in. For the people listening, don't type that in just in case.
Imagine.
Somebody goes on Google, where are some good stores to find a good cheese pizza? I'm sure that's code. Just don't search for anything we're saying right now, because I'm bullshitting here, but it could be real.
Anything could be a fucking term.
Type in Google terms, and it's like, farewell, farewell, farewell.
So I'm gonna send you this. Look at
dude, he finally made a video after like 7 years.
Look at this video.
It's only like 20 seconds long though.
Look what I sent you.
Hold on, man. You should watch the new one by Oni.
My childhood.
He's like, the waiter comes up and he's like, what would you like, sir? And then the guy at the table's like, I'll have some of that. And he points at this girl in the thing. And then like a second later, she's cooked and on the table in front of him. And he's like, ah! And then the guy's like, would you like some salt with that? And he just starts like grounding salt on it. And then the guy's like, oh, yeah. What the hell is this? If I click on this video, it'll come through like the speakers, and it'll like turn into your audio.
Don't click. That's not a. What are you talking about?
You said click on this video.
No, it's a picture. Look that I just found. It's ruining my childhood. I was like, why?
What the fuck?
Why?
That's not what the scene was.
She was like,
she originally walks in and she's like, "What are you doing?" He was like, "I've lost control of my life."
It's like, what are you doing making pudding at 3 in the morning? I've lost control of my life.
And then Angelica screams, and he just like his mind snaps because they go in there to give her the thing. She's like, I don't want it anymore, and he just goes, ah! It's like you can see his mind melting right there. It's like I can't do it anymore.
See, now he's just
Yeah, fapping. What? Apparently, I haven't seen Rugrats in forever, but people were talking about it, and there is either Angelica or that show Hey Arnold. I can't remember that girl's name. She has like a obsession with Arnold, fucking football head.
Helga.
Yeah, Helga, that's what it was. When they were talking about how it was like her mom's a drunk and his dad or her dad just doesn't give a shit about her. I was like, Jesus, that's some dark tones for that show. Same thing with Angelica's like parents too. They're just like, yeah, honey, whatever. Just go sit in the corner. Go bully the neighborhood kids. Okay. Oh,
Okay.
on the subject of games, I just don't know what's coming out. I mean, I know there's like Destiny and then
Destiny
Arkham Knights or Arkham Knight. Yeah, Arkham Knight. That's the one. It's the final one of like the Arkham Asylum series. Fucking great game. Arkham Origins, not so much. I'm okay with it, but it's like, didn't wet my whistle. There was no Arkham City, I'll tell you that much. Although Arkham Knight, man, that looks good. No more prequels.
I'm trying to sync this
And you can
thing
play as
up.
Harley Quinn too, so that's pretty awesome.
Somebody made like a GIF of like another GIF.
All right.
It's you have to put two GIFs together, and it looks cool. Damn it!
Is it that GIF where the 10th Doctor's escaping from Cybermen in a basket?
No,
It's the most random GIF ever. He's just sitting there like swimming through a puddle with Cybermen chasing him. It's like, what the shit is this?
It's Futurama,
Nice.
where what's her name?
Leela?
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 Leela? Leela.
The
Yeah.
lolly Leela. The lolly Leela low.
I'm gonna lick a lemon lollipop in Lilyhammer. I'll sell a little.
Oh, I got
Give
it.
you a
Yes.
lick a
I made it perfectly symmetrical. Basically, you have to open up like another window and then just put it's Lola and then like
Leela.
Lola, right? Yeah.
Lola's
Leela
a
and
whole
then
other
like
thing.
another Leela, and they like kick each other, and like they both fall down, and then there's like fuck, I don't remember any of their names. I know Bender, but Bender's like gold,
Oh, that's
and
the
then
negative bender. Or the opposite bender, something like that.
yeah,
They
yeah,
go to the edge of the universe and they're like,
perfectly
there you are.
symmetrical. Yeah, and then it's when they go to like, kick each other and they just kind of smack into each other. So like the one GIF is like the negative one, and then the other GIF is the other half, and then you're supposed to like refresh the page so it syncs them together, like certain like right timing, and they just kind of eh, they just do that. I did a thing.
Yeah. What other games what was I thinking about?
You were thinking about buying
No, it wasn't.
Dark Souls and
I was gonna put like Devil May Cry in the other day. I don't know why. I was wanting to play it again. Yeah,
do that.
it's your favorite game.
It's not even.
You made it your game of the year of 2013.
I didn't know.
It's like you and Matt make a video. All right, now our top 10 worst game of 2013 is
All of them. Just all the Devil May Cry.
No, man. All 5 of them, so good. Actually, no, all 4 of them. Devil May Cry 2 is a piece of shit. So bad.
Same. I was like the same.
I don't know what they were thinking with Devil May Cry 2. Like, they implemented a lot of things that helped the series in the long run. Like, being able to wall run and, like, having styles and stuff. But, man, they just, they really went downhill with that one. And then they came out with 3, which is, like, the best of the original series. I was like, oh, fuck yeah. I played the shit out of that, and then I heard they were making an HD remake. I was like, no way. No way.
Do you remember War Z?
I do.
I don't know if I told you that. I either told you or Gary this about War Z.
What about it?
Do you know how I spent like $70 on it because of the legendary one?
Man,
Where it had
were
like
you
the legendary
duped?
title. Huh?
I said, man, were you duped?
Guess how much it is now?
It's like $20. Oh,
$5.
nice. Yeah. So,
I was like,
how does that burn feel?
pretty good. Burns when I
And you
pee.
don't mean War Z? You mean Infestation Survivor Stories?
Oh yeah, sorry. No, I meant League of Legends because
Yeah,
of the terms and
they stole the
conditions were
terms and
League of
conditions,
Legends.
and it literally like has referred to
It,
like League of Legends or something like that.
yeah, it had the the link. It's like the link to League of Legends. Like they literally fucking copy pasted it. They're like, all right, I heard you were working late. Good job. You did really good on those terms and conditions.
Now I will
Except it says
say
fucking League of Legends on
I
it.
will say I feel them to an extent. Because like, have you ever seen how long terms and conditions pages are?
Yeah, dude, nobody
Fucking
reads that
like
shit.
700 paragraphs.
And
Almost
then
like not
the
even
fucking one
exaggerating.
person,
They're
yeah,
long as shit.
the one person decides to read it.
Yeah. It's like
They're like,
I
League of
sometimes
Legends.
read it like I the only time I've ever read to the entire terms and condition is when I partnered with YouTube and when I partnered with TGN. I was
Yeah, 'cause
like, all
that's
right,
what
well, I'm gonna read all
says.
this because they could have had in the contract. All right, you're locked in for 5 years and go fuck yourself.
You pay
Yeah,
us.
luckily YouTube and TGN. TGN, by the way, is actually like the top 4 or top 5 best partner site ever, above Machinima. So it's like, hell yeah. Because Machinima has more members, but it's not ranked as high. Actually, no,
What?
TGN. No, wait, which one? I think TGN might have more members. Yeah. So yeah, because I was like, you know what? I'm gonna move up. I'm gonna upgrade from TGN, and I looked at the stats, and I was like, oh shit, I'm already at the best one. Even Maker Studios is
Yeah.
like number 9.
Baker.
You know, Disney bought them.
What's that?
It's that
No, no, Baker
thing with
Studios, not
the Mickey
Disney.
Mouse.
No, not Disney. I know what Disney is.
um,
Was Baker
no,
Studios?
Maker with an M.
Oh,
This is a guy that
so Meat Maker.
PewDiePie used to be under him, or under them, not under him specifically.
He's like, yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro.
Yeah, bro. Bro, fist me, bro.
Bro, fist me, Maker. Give me that money. Uh,
PewDiePie
yeah,
style.
I want PewDiePie's money so much. Like, my YouTube channel gets like about 20,000 views a month, and I make like $8 to $10 a month from that. And it's like, that's only 20,000. Imagine higher. And it's not even that either, because it's only monetized views. Like, if I get 5,000 monetized views, that's like $8. So it's like, Jesus, imagine higher than that.
That's a cold ass. Okay.
Damn, that's a cold ass honky. Rolling in the mezzanines, dressing. Just have my gator shoes. Those are green. Nice. Thrift shop. What was that, like 2012 or something? Coney 2012. Coney 2012.
Damn, that happened 2 years ago.
Yeah, that's crazy. I remember that like it's yesterday.
Time to bring it back.
Coney 2014. Whatever happened to him? Because that kind of just like dropped off the map.
He just kind of died.
Did he just like after a few weeks he was just like, all right, you know what, fuck it, I don't care. I'm gonna stop looking at the internet. If he even has internet. He just heard about it from carrier pigeon.
You mean Twitter?
Twitter. Yeah. Fucking Coney pulls out his smartphone.
No, I'm saying carrier pigeon. That's what they called
Oh.
it on South Park. They called Twitter the like, because you know how with like
It's a
the
bird.
whole like South Park and the Lord of the Rings and the Stick of Truth
Huh? I have not played
and
the
the Game
Stick
of
of
Thrones. You know how they were doing like the Game of
Yeah.
Thrones and then like yeah,
I'm tired of you
they
coming
were
to my fucking garden and having talks of betrayal. He's lying to you. What? Shut up. No, you shut up. I'm tired of you kids coming to my garden and having talks of betrayal. I
There,
love how every single time he gives him a rose, like every person that he's talking to about betraying someone, he gives them a rose and they all smell it. And they like close their eyes like, oh yeah. Nice.
Oh, that's shit.
They smell it and then click their tongue and they're like, nice.
Nice.
Now.
There's no, but like, what was I saying about that?
I have no
You made me
idea.
fucking forget.
Good.
Oh, the carrier pigeon. Um, it's actually Twitter. Is what whenever I say carrier pigeon, they mean Twitter
Oh,
because
that's funny.
Butters. He's like, oh yeah, I posted it on Twitter, and then he's like, carrier pigeon, Butters. It's carrier pigeon. He's like, oh sorry. He's like, God damn it.
Man, I need a PS4. I've been
Nah,
thinking about that lately.
nah.
Yeah, man, yeah. Although I might buy Octodad on the PC because I can't wait. I need to play
Just
that
get
game.
no, dude. Just get what's that game? Um,
Nice.
the
Any day now.
Goat Simulator.
Huh?
Goat Simulator.
I don't know. I don't know, man. I don't know if I'm ready.
Nah,
How much is that? Is that like 15 or 10 or something like that?
maybe like $10. I'll tell you right now.
You know what? Let's think about it. Although Octodad, I've seen videos online. I was like, I have to play this game.
You saw PewDiePie play it.
No, Rooster Teeth.
You saw
Achievement
Teeth
Hunter,
play
to
it.
be more specific.
You saw
Fucking
Achievement Hunter play it.
Michael and Gavin were playing it. I was like, oh my god.
I haven't played it, didn't you?
Huh? I did.
I'm just like you saw them play it. You saw things. You saw some
I've seen some
things.
stuff and some things. I wouldn't recommend it.
Why is Company of Heroes 2 being sold? What top sellers? Dark Souls 2, DayZ, Company of Heroes, Endless Legend. I don't know what Endless Legend is,
It's
and
the
it's
new
really annoying
League
me.
of Legends ripoff, but it's endless.
Is it?
I don't know.
No, it's not.
I
You
have no
shit.
idea what that is.
Looking at it,
I
I'm
haven't
like,
been on
huh?
Steam in like 3 weeks. After the sales end, I'm just like, all right, well, I'm gonna.
Back to the depths of the console.
Yeah. I put on my mining
What
hat
was
and I'm
it
like,
for?
alright, time to go console mining again.
Goat Simulator.
I haven't been playing very
$10.
much of anything yet, because I have so many games that I need to do things in. I need to get to Generation 10 in Titanfall. I need to get the last, I'm only missing one achievement in Plants vs. Zombies. I am going back and I'm trying to get more achievements in Arkham Origins, because when I finished the game, I only got like 200 gamer scores, so I was like, yeah, that's pretty measly. I'm gonna go back and get some more. And then I put in Payday, because I'm missing a lot of the achievements in Payday. Mainly, like, buy all the weapons, get to max level, do all this. But it's also some of those, like, bullshit achievements. Like, finish this level in 30 seconds. It's like, fuck you. I can't do that. It was literally, it's the Ukrainian job. It says finish this in
Did you
less
know
than
there's a
30
new
seconds.
You know there's a new Trials game?
Yeah, Trials Fusion. I have that on the Xbox One.
So good.
Yeah, it is. I was like, ugh. That series,
Well,
like, I typically don't
I
like
think
racing games, but that, like, Trials is the only one that I'll buy in, like, the racing genre. Like, you know what? Because it's, like, it's racing and it's stunts and stuff like that.
it's
And it's very
racist.
skill-based. What? No. Get that out of here. Fucking, Andrew 2.0 over here.
No, but okay, what was I saying? So
So, yeah, Trials Fusion. Yeah, endorse that.
no,
Yeah.
no.
Yeah.
Goat Simulator is
No.
$10.
You're $10. Oh, shit.
I want to get this game, Space Engineer.
Huh?
Space. It's a sandbox multiplayer game about engineering.
As long as
constructing, and maintenance of
Octodad's,
space
like,
works. Players build spaceships and.
I got one new invite to something.
Octodad. Octodad.
I got a
Hate this
friend
game.
request. Hello.
Well, it's $15 Octodad, and then
Ah, you already looked up Octodad?
yeah, and then the other
So it's 15?
yeah,
Nice.
and then the other game is $9.99.
Wait,
Goat
what?
Simulator.
Oh, available May 27th. It said top sellers Watch Dogs. I was like, what the fuck? But I forgot that they do the
What
pre-release
the fuck?
things. I was like,
What the fuck?
I swear, if I still had my PS3, I would have bought Devil May Cry on every single console. Because I bought Devil May Cry, the new one, on my Xbox, and I bought all the DLC for it, and then I bought it on Steam, and I bought all the DLC for it. Yes, I need it. I need it on both consoles.
I need it.
That actually makes sense, though, why I bought it on the Xbox and the PC. Because on the Xbox, it has it's locked at 30 frames per second, and the game still looks good. I don't know why people were bitching. most people after they got their hands on the game, they're like, you know what, pretty good. Even the people who are like, yeah, I still don't like the new direction, but the game's good. So it's like, yeah, eat that. But then I bought it on PC because it had improved visuals and it goes up to 60 frames per second. So like, fuck yeah, see that. And I played it at 60 frames. So I was like, oh yeah, that's the way to do it.
I started playing Minecraft again on my friend's server.
Hey Tim, let's go play Minecraft on that one server again. Remember where we were just like,
nothing.
I don't know what to do here. It was like that zombie server.
It's like, oh god, what is this shit?
Yeah, he sent us on a quest. It was like, collect dirt. All right, I'm gonna go hit this dirt. Oh, okay, can't hit the dirt. All right, let's walk like 7 miles in this direction. Okay, still can't break the dirt. All right, well, sorry sir, but your server's not that great. We're gonna leave.
And then there was the one that we tried like 2 or 3 other ones.
Yeah, the one had the most promise, where like we found one house in the wilderness. We're like, hell yeah, we just broke the entire thing apart.
Yeah, but there was no animals like anywhere.
Yeah, and then for the next 30 minutes, we couldn't find anyone else. So I was like, well, all right, so we got our fun with the one griefed house.
Yeah, take that shit.
Yeah, because I don't know what it is. Like, even if they never come back and like we tear down their house and no one ever knows that we tore it down, just the act of tearing it down is fun.
Yeah.
Because it's like, oh yeah, let's break their house.
All that hard work, fucking noob.
Although that one wasn't a lot of hard work. It probably took him like 2 minutes to put up.
Yeah,
he was just like cobblestone here, cobblestone there.
Cobblestone, some dirt.
We stole all of his furnaces too.
Fucking glass.
Get that crafting table.
Oh yeah. We're just like, taking this too. Fuck you, man.
Skidoo-doo-doo.
And then we like evened everything out to like make it look like it was like nothing happened.
Yeah. I wanted to leave like a block or so just to be like, fuck you. We did this. But Tim was like, no, let's take all of it.
We need that block. We actually didn't need that block because we never fucking played in that server again.
And then we got on our boats and I tried to make a house underwater and drown to death. I'm like, alright, well. Something happened. Like, while I was down there, I can't remember what happened exactly, but it wasn't my fault. Something happened while I was underwater. I was like, no, I just can't remember what it was. It was something like I went to go place a block and it just didn't appear or something.
Rest in peace.
Yeah. My body lay on the bottom of the ocean. Tim's up there in a boat like, alright, well, see ya.
It's like, well, like, what am I supposed to do up here?
Hey, boss.
Remember when like you jumped out of the boat and the boat was just like,
Yeah.
we were like hauling ass, and then your boat fucking broke on the ground. You tried stopping, and it was like, well, nope.
Yeah, I couldn't stop in time because the world was loading in front of me. I was like, Tried pulling back on the brakes.
Yeah, I was like, you can run to the coast. I was like, go left. You're like, what? Smacks right into it. You just fucking, your boat explodes basically.
Exploded into pieces. Oh my god, did you see that new Watch Dogs trailer? It's about the multiplayer gameplay.
Yeah.
It looks amazing. Like, you can just be walking around your world and somebody can try to hack you, and they'll literally just be walking around. Like, you can see them walking around, but they're not dressed as like Aiden Pierce. Because they pretty much explained in every single mode, you're always Aiden Pierce and everyone around you isn't. But in their games, they're Aiden. So it's like, everyone's Aiden. But on your screen, you're the only one who is. So, like, you'll just be walking around, some random guy will be coming up to you and hack you, and then a bubble comes up on the mini-map, and he has to be somewhere in that bubble, and you just have to find him, like, scan everyone's faces and stuff like that, and find out who it is. So, yeah, I was like, oh, shit, that's amazing. And then he discovers who it is, and he goes on a chase, and then the guy eventually gets away, and he gets away in, like, the most badass way ever. Like, he's popping steam pipes out of the ground trying to stop him. He's calling in police and having them, like,
and then with the bridge, he like puts the bridge up.
At the end, he was like, just to be safe, I'm going to raise the bridge. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, I need this. I need this so much. That game looks crazy. Like, it is insane. And then the multiplayer modes, where it's like they had to get that data, and then they got in the truck and escaped. I was like, this is crazy. This game is crazy. I need it.
Crazy? I was crazy once.
Put me in a round room. Told me sit in the corner. Drove me crazy.
Crazy? Oh, it was crazy once. Alright, no, we're not doing that. Because that goes on forever.
Yeah, it's like an infinite loop.
Infinite poop.
It's like one of those infinite loop things, like a Google.
Google is in an infinite loop. You shit.
It's the closest. It's the highest number we know.
You freaking shit. Wait, Google's not a number. What?
Yeah, it is. Google is the highest number that we have right now.
What?
Yeah. Because it's like billion, trillion a Google.
No.
They left out the illions and moved on to Google's.
No. I'm
Yeah.
pretty sure there's like sextillion.
Oh, well, above all that then.
That's
Google's
the
like
highest thing.
Yeah. I can't remember like how many zeros are in a Google. It's something like it doesn't fit on a calculator.
Sense.
Yeah, it does. That's why the search engine is called Google, man.
I got so excited. I just saw this site was giving out codes for League of Legends skins, and I was like, and then like I saw like a bunch of numbers and stuff, and I was like, oh god, this is the thing I have to type in, but it's already done.
Oh, you don't care about this since you don't own a Vita, but Borderlands 2 is coming out on the Vita sometime next month, and it looks really good. Like, it almost looks like the console version. I was like, how what? Because I was watching it, I was like, oh, is this somebody doing remote play from, like, a PS4? And people were like, nope, this is the gameplay. I was like, you're shitting me. This looks good. This looks really good. So I guess developers are finally getting the power of the Vita. Because, like, at first, it was like, okay, this looks good, but, it could be better. And then, like, games like Little Big Planet and Killzone came out. I'm like, alright, these graphics are starting to get pretty beautiful. The best, probably, so far, is Marvel or Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Because on the Vita, it looks identical to the console. Yeah, I have that one. It looks identical to the console in, like, frame rate and, I think the frame rate's, like, at 30 frames. I think that's what it is on console, too. But it's, like, it's slightly watered down from the visuals of the console. But other than that, it looks, like, almost identical. It's crazy how much identical it looks. And then, what is it, PlayStation All-Stars? It's completely identical. There's no difference between the console and the Vita version. So, like, hell yeah.
That's
how you do it.
Potato.
Especially if you're playing as Dante, my favorite character. Or our favorite character.
No one's favorite character.
Yes.
No, I'm done. Fuck this podcast. Just walk away.
To bring back a discussion from the first podcast, the Capcom has made a new trademark for DMC. Oh man, new DMC coming out soon.
Why? Is that important? No one wants to hear that.
Yeah, everyone
Type
does.
1 in the comments if you want to hear that. Type 2 if you don't.
Type 1. I'm sure at this point everyone's like falling asleep or something.
Probably.
Oh, something cool. This guy was like, yeah, I like to turn on this podcast while I play League of Legends or Dota, whichever one he said. League. And I was like, nice. That's how you treat podcasts.
League if he's smart.
I think he did say League of Legends. But it's like, yeah, that's what I was aiming for. Because that's pretty much what I do with every podcast. I flip it on and then I play games, and I'm like, haha, that's good, that's funny. So it's like, you're doing it right when somebody uses your podcast in that manner.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, I'm probably going to look into that RSS feed website thing. Because I want to get this on iTunes. Like, it has to be there. Because,
I think it's
just want it to be
script.
There. Yeah, you have to write a whole script thing, but you have to, like... I have to export this file into XML, and then I have to open up it's a whole thing. So, I would rather just pay someone else to do it. Because you can go to websites, and pretty much all you have to do is take your file and upload it to the website, and they're like, all right, done. Here's your RSS feed. It's like, okay, sweet. So yeah, I'm probably just going to do that. Like, even if it's like $10 a month, I'll be like, yeah, I'll do it.
What if there's an app for it?
There's an app for that. No, there's almost no free way of doing this. Like, you can do it free by yourself, but you have to maintain the feed manually. Like, every time you upload something new, you would have to open the script again, and then put a new feed in there, and then a new description, and all that. So it's like, yeah, no, I can't, no.
Or you can just get a program to do it.
Yeah, the program's the same thing. You have to do it manually every time.
No, like an easier program.
Yeah, you have to pay for those.
No, not if you, you sail the internet seas.
Well, they're all, like, server-based. So if you go on Pirates Bay, like, stuff like, I have an unnamed program that I use for editing videos, and that one is ARD. And the only reason it works, because I don't have to do anything online. Like, it's just like an offline video editor. But RSS feeds have to be on a website. Like, there literally has to be a domain for it. So it's like, it'd be kind of hard to pirate an RSS feed. If that makes any sense. Because that'd be like pirating a website.
That I get, that I don't want to say what. Or
say what?
If I do...
Say what and explain how you get it. Go.
If I do get things, I'm not saying I do or not, I make sure they're offline or like single player.
Nice.
For example, like if I said
SWAT kicking in your door.
Let's see, like South Park Stick of Truth possibly, or like Dark Souls 2.
You have these on PC, right?
Figuratively, yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Not gonna delve deeper into that. See, I've never pirated a PC game. Or no, that's not true because when I had like super old PC, it was like a dinosaur. Back when I was like 10 or something like that, I downloaded the PC version of Halo onto my computer. And I don't even think that was pirated actually because I only had the trial version. So I pirated the trial version, which was already available for free. So I didn't really do that much.
You just got viruses for nothing.
Yeah, the PC version of like Halo, it has stuff that the console doesn't have for some reason. I'm pretty sure it has a flamethrower too, and it has a fuel rod cannon. I was like, why the hell weren't these in the console version?
Fuel rod is pretty good.
Yeah, and they had a Warthog. You know the Warthog from Halo 3 with the rocket pods on it? That was in the PC version.
Yeah.
And it took them until Halo 3. Yeah. It took them until Halo 3 to implement that. I was like, what?
Why would you? Because PC Master Race.
Yeah. There's weird stuff like that. Because you remember Gears of War on the PC? It has a deleted scene that was never in the console.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know why they do stuff like that.
So they get lazy and just don't forget to put it in the game.
Because you end a mission and they're like, alright, sweet. And then the next mission they're on a train. It's like, how did that happen?
Coal train, babe. They're on coal train. They just throw
it doesn't make any sense. No one understood it.
They just throw them on the railroad tracks and he's just like, whoa, yeah, bring it on, sucker.
Whoa!
That's my kind of shit.
Yeah, that's my kind of shit. Whoa, sucker.
And then he gets hit by a baby and he's like, baby! You ever remember that from Das Bullshit? Yeah.
Yeah.
He's like, everybody loves train, baby. And he gets hit with the baby and he's like, baby! And he's literally just like the worst ragdoll animations. he's like fucking like, he looks like his arms are like out. He just looks like basic like ragdoll, like with like his arms to it like spread out, and like his legs like side to side, and then he's just like wiggling. He's like, everybody loves a train, baby. Woo!
Speaking of ragdoll, that YMCA video.
Oh yeah.
Young man has no need. And Shrek comes at him at the end.
There's no way to work. That's what happens.
His movements were crazy in that video. I was like, oh my god.
I like how his head just keeps going up and down and shit. It's like, young man.
His body was like disintegrating in front of him.
The scout's just like,
he's sitting there crying for some reason.
Yeah, and then
man, that rap song that was playing. Watermelon.
Chicken. Watermelon. He's just getting crunk, and then the witch, and he's just like, fucking demonic noise.
Oh, there's a video that is not racist because it's a black guy doing it, but he was like, how I start out my mornings, because he's like British or something, and then he's pouring cereal and just chicken starts coming out. And
I gotta find this.
Yeah. I'll give you the link after this, but he's like he's just pouring cereal and it just starts being chicken, and then the cereal that's already in the bowl turns into chicken, and it's a bunch of stuff like that. He's like, I like to get my cardio, and then he just runs and steals a woman's purse. and then he like gets on someone's bike and steals it. He's basically just like doing every stereotype. It's a pretty good video, I will say.
Is this damn, how old is this video?
I don't know.
I see one that says black man teaches how to eat cereal.
No, that's probably not it.
Black man teaches how to eat chicken.
But anyway, we're an hour and 5 minutes in. We should start wrapping up. So it's been an okay podcast. Gotta say, it's okay.
Yeah,
it's not an episode 1 or episode 2. Which one do you think's better out of episode 1 or 2?
I don't know. I mean, we had some pretty funny jokes in this one too.
Yeah.
So I don't want to say this one was completely dookie.
Well, no, let's not dookie on it. It was a good one.
Yeah.
All right. Had some Yu-Gi-Oh in there.
We had like 2 really good laughs because the Little League.
Yeah, fucking Little League.
Good game. No.
What was the second one? I laughed my memory away, apparently.
Yeah, I blacked out. I went too astral.
Something about pure nudity.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I'll re-listen to the podcast and then I'll tell you. I'll bookmark it. Because every time I do one of these, I re-listen to it once just to make sure that everything's fine, and then after it's processed and everything, I listen to it again just to make sure that it came out fine. So I'm gonna listen to this twice.
I want to find that video.
Yeah, I'll link it to you.
Just tell me right now.
All right, so I can't remember the name. I have to look it up. God. So this has been but episode 2 got a little rapey. Remember that discussion?
Yeah.
Yeah, went on for like 20 minutes. That happened in the first podcast too, where I went on a tangent. It wasn't like that. It wasn't to that level. Yeah, people that didn't listen to the second podcast are gonna be like, "What the fuck is he talking about, rapey?" It's like you have to watch it to understand. It's not, or listen to it. Excuse me, I almost died there. All right, so anyway, that was episode 3. You wanna have any closing statements there?
I think I found the video.
All right, good closing statement.
But
all right, so yeah, I'm Colin. That's Tim over there on the other side. And yeah, you can you find me on YouTube at Colin the Gamer and on Facebook at The Childhood Improver. All right, hope you enjoyed it, and we'll see you next Wednesday, maybe? I don't know. It's been like 3 weeks or 2 weeks since we made the last one, so expect it on a Wednesday. I don't know which Wednesday, but when a Wednesday rolls around, and it learns to speak English, when it rolls around, we'll see you then. All right, see you.
See you guys.